In just one day this week, President Trump said at least 3 lies. But his problem with telling the truth is not something new, of course. It spans decades. And CNN's chief political analyst, Gloria Borger, joins us now with more. You've looked into this. You must have been busy.
I was very busy, because those troubles with the truth run the gamut from his father's birthplace to his slot machines in Atlantic City. And it is a very bad habit that he takes with him wherever he goes. One day, 3 whoppers. Even for Donald Trump, impressive.
My father is German, right? Was German. And born in a very wonderful place in Germany.
Fred Trump was born in New York City. And then there's his latest suggestion of election fraud, all but saying the 2018 midterms were rigged by the Democrats.
There were a lot of close elections they seemed to, every single one of them went Democrat. If it was close, they say the Democrat, well, there's something going on, fella. But we have to be a little bit careful because I don't like the way the votes are being tallied. I don't like it.
He doesn't like wind turbines either.
And they say the noise causes cancer. You tell me that one, okay?
Even his staff couldn't figure that one out.
I don't have an answer in that. I don't have an answer to that.
All just the latest additions to more than 9,000 false or misleading claims made by this president, according to the Washington Post fact-checkers. As Donald Trump himself said last year,
what you're seeing and what you're reading is not what's happening.
Donald Trump has had a fraught relationship with the truth, one that goes back decades to the building and selling of Trump Tower, where Barbara Rez managed the construction.
He planted that Princess Di was looking for an apartment in Trump Tower.
And that didn't happen?
No.
Oh.
But it made the papers.
Sure. So veracity wasn't a part of it. It was just getting the buzz out there about Trump. Did you guys laugh at it? Or?
Yeah. Because there was nothing so terrible about it. I mean, it was kind of like puffing. It was like exaggerating.
Tony Schwartz, co-author of Trump's Art of the Deal, has a name for this.
I came up with this phrase, truthful hyperbole, which is, I called it an innocent form of exaggeration. Now I can call something that I actually sold for $2 million, I can say $10 million, and that becomes truthful hyperbole. The problem is that there is no such thing as truthful hyperbole. The truth is the truth. Hyperbole is a lie. They don't go together.
And they didn't go together during the troubled opening of Trump's Atlantic City Taj Mahal Casino in 1990, when some of the slots didn't work.
When the Casino Control Commission went down there on opening day to check out that all the things had been done, many things hadn't been done. They shut down 1/3 of the slots.
Slots that were critical to the casino's success.
The slots are the prime revenue producer of the casino. To shut down 1/3 on opening day was both humiliating and financially disastrous. And it was only done because he doesn't have an organization in depth.
But that wasn't the story Trump told.
Something could go bad, like the opening of the Taj, and he would say, it's because we had so much business here that this happened. Not that the systems broke down, not that we didn't know what we were doing. We had so much business it broke down. Truly, he just would lie about everything.
And he did.
What about the slot machine thing where they were down for a while?
The slots were so hot. Nobody's seen people play that hard and that fast.
So what, it blew out the slots literally?
They blew apart. We had machines
too much
they were virtually on fire.
Donald is so wrapped up in hyperbole that it's almost constant lies. Whether it's the littlest things where, if you had 2,000 people at an event, he would say there were 5,000 people at an event.
Lying when there seems to be no reason to lie.
There's no belief system. If it will work, I will say it. If it stops working, I'll say it's opposite, and I will not feel any compunction about saying it's opposite because I don't believe anything in the first place.
Lying when it's in his political interest, as he did last July after his disastrous press conference with Vladimir Putin, trying to walk back this remark on election interference.
My People came to me, Dan Coates came to me, and some others. They said they think it's Russia. I have President Putin. He just said it's not Russia. I will say this, I don't see any reason why it would be. In a key sentence in my remarks, I said the word would instead of wouldn't. The sentence should have been, I don't see any reason why I wouldn't, or why it wouldn't be Russia.
Seeing it from his perspective doesn't make a distinction between what's true and what's false. His only distinction is what will work and what will not work.
And what happens when he's challenged with facts? What does he do?
He has a genius, perverse genius for turning any situation into something that is evidence of his brilliance, even if it's not true.
And one more thing about Donald Trump's father, who was really born in New York, as we said. In The Art of the Deal, Trump says he was born in New Jersey. Go figure,
well,
guys.
That I understand. I mean, everybody wants to be born in New Jersey. I understand that lie.
It's just crazy, and now you've gone into crazy.
No, I don't know.
There's a badge of honor.
Bronx, New Jersey.
But I mean,
whatever.
Gloria, I think that the interesting thing is that so many people know he's lying. He does it in such a flagrant way. Isn't that embarrassing? That when people know and call him out on it.
You would think so, but I think Trump sees it all as part of his entertainment shtick. And, hyperbole, as Tony Schwartz said in there. So I embellish a little bit. That's what we do in real estate. We embellish, how much an apartment sold for, puffery, they call it. And why not do it with everything else in my life? Why not say my father was born in Germany when I want to talk about NATO? Why not?
Gloria Borger, thank you
Sure.
very much.